Hey guys, Rick Wilkinson here, Motivated Paramedic. First of all, if you like what I'm doing, please like and share. And I have a TikTok shop up and running now for things that I think most EMS providers would either find interesting or things you might actually want to buy. I do make a little commission off it, not afraid to say, but that helps me get some microphones and get things like that. So I appreciate it. So posted something yesterday about EMS management and got a really good comment that said, never have he seen a good person and a good provider become a good manager. Now we know some of that is hyperbole and understand the stereotype of that, but think about it. Why do so many really good providers not want to get into management? Is it, I personally believe that to be a good provider, man, we get Con Ed and we get training and we get skills check off. My agency does a skills fair. Some agencies do a yearly check off with their medical director. All kinds of things to make sure your skills are up to bat and they're what the patient deserves. So I believe when you move to that management side, there's minimal training available unless it's institutional, like at your agency, or policy driven at your agency. Other than that, it's kind of learning from the past manager or the manager that left or the manager that's leaving, and you're learning from them, or they opened a new position, so you're learning from the current managers. So back to the good person, good provider doesn't want to get into management. So is there something in that management that just pushes us away? Is it because we don't want to stop providing good patient care because we're doing paperwork or admin work? Is it because now we're in charge of people and we don't want to do that mind-numbing sometimes paperwork of writing somebody up, or fuel problems, or somebody got into an accident, so I got to deal with that? Is it the admin side? Or is it truly a stigma that once I go into management, people will see me as not being a good provider? Again, those of you who know me, if you don't, I've worked both on the management side and on the ground provider side. And I sometimes will flip back and forth. My agency calls it a relief supervisor, where you kind of like step up for a shift or a day. I know fire departments do that a lot, out of rank, they call it. But so I've been very lucky to look at both sides of the coin, and I get to see where I believe good managers can become, or excuse me, good providers can become good managers and stay good providers. But I have to say, it is a struggle. You have to go to classes, you have to stay ahead of those providers, meaning that when they ask you a question, just like the reason I like to teach is because students ask you questions and you got to know the answers. Now, obviously you can't know everything, but you can find out what data source to find it from and where to go to, and maybe you learn it together. Hey, that's going to be in the new book. I haven't read it yet, but let's go find it. Okay. So do I believe in that stereotype, that comment that was made? Absolutely. That so many times that we see good providers shy away from management, or we see adequate providers that get put into management, sometimes not by their own choice. They just get put there and their skills degrade because they're so stuck in that management world. So I get what they're saying, but I believe that there is a hybrid there, that you can be a good provider, provide good medicine, be a good person, and get to be a good EMS manager, but it is a struggle. So I really appreciate that comment. So thank you guys so much. I'm getting ready for work. Doing one-to-one today. So have a great day. Stay motivated. And if you guys, again, if you like these, I have, like, a share, a TikTok shop, a subscription. All these things really help me. And if your agency is really good at something and you want me to do an interview, I would love to do that. So have a great day. Talk to you soon.